What one man can do, another can do.
Say it again.
What one man can do, another can do.
Say it again.
What one man can do, another can do.
There they were. The words in the proper order that I'd been looking for 15 years. The astonishing truth that we become what we think about.
That's how winning is done.
What one man can do, another can do.
We do create our own worlds all the years of our lives. We become what we think about, and if we don't think, we don't become anything at all. Each of us is sentenced to become what he or she thinks about. Our minds are the gyro compasses of our lives. And once set, that's where we're going until they're reset.
What one man can do, another can do.
I was amazed that I had not seen the answer before, but delighted nonetheless that I was at last in possession of the key, the 6 words that represented, more than any other factor, why people live the lives they do.
Just let it go. You're over here, you're stressed about other people, things you can't control. You know, I was just reviewing footage from the day that I had my panic attack. And, in the morning, I woke up quite early. It was 5 a.m. when I was getting started. But I had animosity, and I was upset with my sister on my mom's side because I was basically thinking she's a murderer. She let my mom die due to the negligence. But in reality, it's me. And my dad told me years ago because I was still upset with the way they treated her 3 years ago. But that just goes to show, and my pop said, he's nah, you're mad at yourself. And it's like Bob Proctor says, it's you need to wake up, think of 3 people you're having a problem with, and release it. Send love their way. And that morning, I was very upset with my sister. I'm like, yo, screw her, screw everybody. Everyone's a piece of shit. And no, that's wrong, bro. You can't point the finger. And you can't talk bad about anybody. You can hold your ideas about somebody, but don't talk bad about them because then you're releasing that energy anyway if you know how powerful you are. So, understand it, but just let it go and worry about yourself if I'm being a better person because I could have made money to make sure that my mom was taken care of mentally and physically, mind over matter. Don't point the finger. And today, interesting enough, the day of my panic attack, I was talking bad about someone. And today I've been talking bad about the girl that I'm living with. And it's nah, man, because you could have took control, just like with your mom situation. Just like this situation, you didn't have to move in with her, right? You knew it was not Christianly. You knew it wasn't going to go well over with your parents. You knew when you started dating this girl that your mom didn't want you to do anything with it. But my mom died. I wouldn't say thinking I'm a disappointment, but at least I wasn't in a place that she could be proud of. And all these years, she always just... Alexa, stop. She just wanted something to tell her friends that she could be proud of me. Every time I lied to her and told her, oh, I'm going to go get my CDL, I'm going to go join the military, I'm going to go be an electrician. And she was always so proud to tell her friends and her family, and then I wouldn't follow through and I wouldn't do it, And when she died, I had told her that I was joining the army. And I get it, you know, even AI has said it in a comment, even my dad, my friends, you know, people have said it, you know, you could just make her proud. You know, you can be successful, be the best version of yourself, something that she could be proud of, and that would be enough. And that's true. I understand that. But I also feel like I should do it. Just to do it, bro. I'm 29 years old, and I want to join, if I'm going to do it, before 30. And I'm not like everyone else, bro. In this world, 80 to 90% of everybody does not think like me, bro. They don't behave like me. And I do not want to conform to their mindset and their way of thinking. I already know it's wrong because every time I go hang out with my friends, they reaffirm my identity, what I believe is correct. And then I come back into an environment, reality, that is not so. And that's all on me. You can change how much you're working. You can change your environment. And it doesn't have to be this way, and it's all on you. And like Jocko Willink says, you have to take 100% accountability. And that's it, G. You know, you cannot blame, because if you complain, you'll stay the same. And point is, if you are complaining, you don't want to change. You don't want results. You just want attention. So let's get back to work. I love you.
The winners in the world are those men and women who plan it that way. They're people with a vision of the future that is sufficiently important to them that they're willing to do what is necessary to arrive in the midst of their vision.